Hey guys, I wanted to come with you today with a little product review video and a how-to video with the product that I'm going to show you. The product is Rack Hub, and the one that I have is called the RH2, and it's for the matching set antler display. First off, a little bit about Rack Hub. They were established in Wabash, Indiana, or they're from Wabash, Indiana, and which I'm from Southern Indiana. They're up north, but I got with Rack Hub and got a RH2, and also ordered a sweet hat from them. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it right now. But with all their stuff, I really like it because they make it kind of personal. But all their stuff, keep the memory alive. But on the back of this, it says thank you from Pete. So definitely appreciate Pete. You got your invoice in there. But this is kind of a retro camo hat. It's a little more of the flat bill style hat, but it's got the I can't remember if they call them a silicone patch or rubber patch, but on the front it says Rack Hub quality products for your antlers, Wabash, Indiana. So definitely a nice throwback hat, snapback. Like I said, it's a little more of the flat bill style. You can bend it a little bit, but looks better as a flat bill. And so what I'm really going to show you about is the Rack Hub RH2. I'm going to get it open here for you. But actually, I'm going to switch to my other camera so I can do an up close open, and that way you guys can really see what's in the box and what's going on. All right, guys, now that I got switched over to my other cameras, like I said, here we have the Rack Hub box, modern day trophy display, inspired by our obsession for antlers and the need to display them. Company focus, you plus your antlers. It's got kind of a brief illustration on the side. RH2, which is the one that I ordered, and let's go ahead and get it open. Front of the box, you've got your antlers say thank you, and so do we. And like I said, on the inside, they like to keep it personal, keep the memory alive. Thanks, Jared Russell. So they must have multiple workers there. Something for every antler lover. And they've got different things that they offer. They have decals. They have some apparel, which I got the hat from them. They make this pedestal that you can put the antler rack on and display your antlers, like on your desk or in your office, on your table, whatever. But they make one for elks and they make one for deer. But on the back, again, it gives you a little illustration of how they look. They make the RH2 XL, the RH2, the RH1, which is for a single antler. Maybe you find a shed somewhere. And then they have the antler bar, which is you use to drive in the wall and mount your antler on that. So there's that. You've got Rack Hub decal. Can't go wrong with getting a decal. Great advertisement. That's just the invoice. And in this, I've not opened this yet. I've seen them on their website, but it's actually a rack or antler tape measure. So this is the first time me seeing this. I've not actually seen it yet. Like I said, I've seen them online, but that's it. Let me get it open here. Powered by Shed Season Rack Hub, or powered by Rack Hub Shed Season. So it gives you a little quick way to measure your antlers. It's all that side's centimeters, this side's inches. So it goes all the way out. It's probably it goes to 57 inches. So here you got a quicker way to measure your antlers you find, or from a harvest or whatever. So right here we actually have the RH2, says it right here, patent pending on it. The way you do this, you're going to take and you're going to mount this to the wall. It's kind of hard to tell. You're going to mount it to the wall. You can see my other camera over here. Mount it to the wall, and then you're going to take, there's some more hardware in the bottom, but essentially your antlers are going to set on the top on each side. So let me set that down. Here you've got your instructions. Let's set the box down to the side. I said it's the first time me seeing this. I've just seen the stuff online. But they send you a drill bit. You've got an Allen wrench, 2 screws to mount it to the wall, and then 2 sleeves for the antler pegs here to go on. So get into the instructions here. And on the right side, it says secure your antler with a base facing an upright position. Recommend wrapping something around the antler. Keep it from getting hurt or getting marred up. Mark the drill bit at 1 inch. That way you don't go too deep. You don't bottom out the antler or drill out the top side of it. Recommends wearing glasses, maybe a rubber mallet, Phillips screwdriver, a vise, a towel, like I said, to keep it from marring up the antler. Other than that, you're going to go 1 inch deep through the center of the antler. You're going to use your rubber mallet to knock in these inserts here. Once you get that done, you're going to mount your base on the wall, and then you're going to take your antler and insert it on top of the peg here. So I'm going to grab my drill and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Alright guys, back with you. Got my drill here. I'm going to open the package, get the contents out of here, try not to lose anything. I'm pretty good at doing that. So we've got our pieces that go on the inside, the insert for the antlers. There's the screws for the wall and the Allen wrench. So what we're going to do, it says to use a vise. I don't have a vise, not in here. I have my bow vise, but I don't think it would work good for this. So here I've got a set of sheds that I found this past year. It's a nice little 8-pointer. All it calls to do is you're going to mark, which I need a marker of some sort. Here we go, a black Sharpie. And I will use the tape measure that they sent me, and I'm going to mark right at 1 inch. It says to don't drill any more than 1 inch because that's how far your insert goes in. So all I'm going to do, might be a little dangerous. Luckily this bit looks like a nice wood bit, but it's got a point on it, so it makes it easier to start in the center of your antler. So you're going to go in the center of your antler and you're going to start drilling. Antlers are pretty dang hard, so I can see why they say to use a vise. I'm just pressing it against the wall right now. It's hard to tell, but I'm up to my inch on that one. So I'm going to set him down here. I'm going to grab the next one, and I'm going to do the same thing. Get this bit cleaned off so I can see my inch, which is right there. We're going to do the same procedure. Alright guys, so there you have it. Both of them are drilled out to 1 inch. So what it calls to do is take your insert and you're going to take it and you're going to tap it down in there, which I need to go get my hammer. Alright guys, back with you. Had to go get my hammer. But calls for a rubber mallet. I don't have one. So those are actually, they feel like they're aluminum. So there I'm bottomed out. I didn't drill them quite straight, which I don't know how you would because of the way they taper. But as long as you get them in there, the whole inch that you drilled, you should be good to go. Yeah, that's either a steel insert. I wouldn't think it's aluminum the way it is. So this whole thing is heavy duty. It's made out of steel. It has steel components. The way you adjust this, you're going to take these and you can unscrew them and you can rotate it any way you want. It has some more adjustments here on the back. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take this, now that I have it, take my antler, and stick it on there. And those slide right down on, nice and tight. They're kind of keyed, so if you can tell, it locks right down on there. So now all I have to do is take, when I was to get it on the wall, which is hard to see in the video above, but in this one, you can take, once you get it mounted to the wall, and you're gonna tighten up these ball mounts, and there you have it. You're gonna be able to take those deer sheds or maybe a harvest that you had, and you're gonna be able to put it right where you want it and replicate, you know, it being on a skull or whatever, but instead you're on the RH2 from Rack Hub. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you need to take them off for whatever reason, they quick disconnect. You know, you just give them a little tug and they slide right off. So after getting these on here, these are pretty awesome. I really enjoy it. You know, that makes for an awesome mount. You guys see it there. That's, you know, that's probably pretty close to how this deer was on hoof. So awesome product. Like I said, it's overkill kinda for what you're doing with it. You're just displaying your antlers, but you know what, if you got a great set of antlers that you want to show off, this is by far the best way to do it. You know, they make those plastic skulls and things like that, but sometimes those just look kind of cheesy. So this right here is definitely the best way to go. And like I said, they make these for whitetail deer, mule deer, which they all use the RH1 and RH2, and then they have the RH or something like that. I believe it's the XL that they use for elk antlers and moose antlers. So, or any kind of big antlers, maybe stag and things like that. But I'd give this a 10 out of 10 on ease of mounting, ease of, I haven't mounted it to the wall yet, but that's pretty straightforward. You know, if you got a cool maybe a homemade mount or a plaque, or you know, just a spot on the wall that you'd like to hang it, this is pretty dang easy. And it comes with the screws. All you're going to do, maybe find a stud in the wall or mount your plaque to a stud and mount this to it. It's not that heavy. It is made out of steel. Great construction. Awesome product. I'm definitely going to have to get some more of these, maybe after this year, or maybe after spring when I find some more sheds. So go check out Rack Hub and see what all they have to offer.